just 18 months old, already studying maths, English, even foreign languages. Dan Nolan's been following his story and joins me live. Dan?
Thanks, Tracy. This is a Japanese program that aims to stimulate babies' brain development, but it's part of a growing focus on Asian education ideas taking root across Australia. The results speak for themselves. Every year in almost every state, students from Asian backgrounds dominate the high school honour roll. So, what's the secret?
Kids start quite early, kids are smart.
Well, my school's homework only is one page. I can finish it in 5 minutes.
Tonight, we take a look at education with Asian inspiration.
Statistically, we see that particular Asian cultures are more successful in school.
To find out if it's ever too young to start learning.
17, 18, Nathan's able to count to 30 by himself, and that's quite extraordinary.
How much study is too much?
We have kids who are suffering from severe anxiety disorders at age 4 or 5 because they're being asked to do things that they're not developmentally ready for.
And what is the ideal role for parents?
We are trying to say to the extreme end of the type of parents to say, relax.
Our student honours list carries more Asian surnames each year. A Fairfax study of HSC results in New South Wales found students of Asian backgrounds were 4 times more likely to make the overall honour roll and 30 times more likely to make it for maths. Selective schools, catering for only the smartest hand-picked students, are much the same. 97% of kids at Sydney's James Roos Agricultural High have a language background other than English. At Melbourne High, the figure is 83%.
Open your booklets, girls and boys.
To make it into one of those selective schools, many students come here to after-school tutoring. On their first day back at school, these dedicated Year 6 students are here after class for extra tuition.
Some parents can be very pushy where they think that yes, my child is the smartest child and he or she has to make it into selective school.
Yes,
Sarika Singh is the coordinator of the Pre-Uni College. She says they work with parents to understand what their best role is. She claims 80% of their students make it into selective school as long as they're ready to work.
It's a lot of hard work. Parents are quite committed, kids are quite committed, and we've got passionate teachers who put in a lot of efforts as well.
Among the students is 12-year-old Hannah. She moved here from the Philippines and does 2 of these 2-hour classes every week.
When I'm doing my work, I can do it confidently and not with pressure on me. And 4 hours in a week isn't that hard for me to handle.
Drew wants to be an aircraft engineer and says the extra hours are easy to manage.
And school homework doesn't take long, it only takes me half an hour, so that I have more time to study on my tuition homework.
Sienna is in Year 2 and says she has no problems handling the extra study.
Well, my school's homework only is one page. I can finish it in 5 minutes. So before dinner, I just finish it all off, and if I don't understand anything, I have to mom and dad.
So what do you think, JR? What's happening?
JR is also in the Year 2 class and has no trouble comprehending the missing word in this logic exercise.
Adding A after the E, it would make it B. I enjoy doing English and maths, but maths is the hardest because you have to do division.
Dad Jerome says he's seen a dramatic improvement since JR started coming here in kindy.
Training in this particular area in moderation is extremely important because it allows them to be more confident, allows them to absorb things a lot easier, and as a result, perform a lot better.
Like many of these kids, JR also fits regular sport into the weekly schedule too.
I think it's important that as a parent you do everything that you can to provide them with all the opportunities, whether that be in extra training sport, extra training in academia.
But for many families, sending your kids to extra tutoring is considered too much or somehow cheating to get ahead. But at the same time, spending hours at after-school sport is just the norm, especially if they're naturally good at it.
we have to recognise that we are being inconsistent when we are willing to nurture some gifts and we're not willing to nurture others.
Professor,
It's too much of a waste to just neglect that altogether and leave it till.
They're important decisions for parents to make. What a great story. And for more information on those programs, just visit our website.